Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How how was your week?
you gave me a lot to think about. I talked to my husband about you want me to, and it's not just that you don't want me to take the Xanax, nobody will give it to me. So I've had to learn to live without it. It's hard. It's been such a part of my life for so long, but I've been through worse, and I know that I can get through this. I just may need some help.
Kathy, when you say you've been through worse, can you tell me about that?
Um, well, lost my mom when I was 15, and then dad started drinking real bad. He just didn't know how to raise kids, and it was stressful for him. And so I was basically the mom to my three siblings. And, um, I was tough then. I don't know how I did all the things. I mean, I went to school, I got good grades, and I took care of the house. And now I can't even hardly do any of those things. So I'm not sure where all that strength came from, but it was there at some point. So hopefully I can find it again. That was probably the hardest time in my life, I guess.
Yeah, I bet that was very hard. Kathy, last week when we met, you were telling me that you were doing like I think you said you're having like 3 shots of whiskey every night. And have you continued to do that?
Um, it's been hard without the Xanax, and um, I would say probably 4 days out of the week I have that much. Yeah, so I mean, half the week's not bad. So
Do you mind if we talk a little bit more about your drinking?
okay.
So, how long have you been drinking?
Um, I mean, I started probably when I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
I saw my dad drinking. It took him away from all the stress. And so, um, I mean, I didn't drink often because, couldn't let anybody know. And increased when I started having my own kids and feeling overwhelmed and, you know, kind of seeing myself in my father's steps. And, um, as far as just realizing how difficult it is to run a house and raise kids. And so that was probably 24 or 25 when I kind of made sure I had it with me all the time. Um, but, I just sip on it. So it's not like, I just do the shots when I just need to have it and get it done. But if I'm out and about, just running the kids here and there, then I just sip on it. So
So in a night you have uh, a glass of. I think you said you have whiskey. You drink. Did you say you drink whiskey?
hmm
And you just have it in a glass and you sip on it throughout the night. Unless you're stressed out, then you'll drink it faster. Is that what you're telling
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Okay. And have you ever tried to cut back on your drinking?
Um, I really haven't had a reason to. I mean, I do fine with everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, I'm, I don't really see a need to.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had so much to drink that you forgot about what you said or did the next that during the night or?
Haven't we all? Yeah.
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 Hmm. And has it ever affected your relationships with people around you?
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes I sleep in till 11 o'clock and my husband has to get everything up and going. He gets really irritated at me, but
Hmm.
I think it's more from just being tired from doing everything. So we fight over that sometimes. He says I have a problem, but I don't think
Well,
I have.
he's brought up that he's concerned about the amount that you drink.
Hmm. Yeah, I think he's just a fuddy duddy, but you know,
Yeah. Well, we talked last week about a normal amount for a woman to drink is like 7 drinks a week. and yours, and anything over that is risky behavior, and your behavior is very dangerous, risky consumption of alcohol. And I think that I would share with your husband that I think you should stop. Do you think you could stop drinking, Kathy?
Stop altogether.
Yeah. Do you think it would be possible for you not to drink?
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Have you ever decided I'm not going to drink at all and had skipped a couple days or not?
When I skip though, I get shaky and
You do.
anxiety comes back, and I just, it's just
Okay.
easier to drink and take care of it than to deal with that. So.
Okay. So there's a couple of options that we have here, Kathy. I'm worried about I would like you to try to agree to stop drinking, but we have to withdraw you from alcohol safely. Alcohol withdrawal is very dangerous, a medical emergency. And there's a couple of ways we can do that. I would like for you to go inpatient detox for about a week just to get you off of alcohol. And they can give you medication that will take care of that shakiness and those symptoms. And I'd like you to get involved in a 12-step program. I'd like you to start going to AA, and you can be introduced to that while you're inpatient. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it probably would take that.
Okay.
Something serious like that. And I mean, do they do counseling there too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they would watch you and make sure you didn't have any, serious alcohol withdrawal symptoms. And if they did, they could treat you, and they would start working with you. And they actually have meetings at the facilities that you could go to, and all sorts of acceptance. And the nice part about that, Kathy, is you can just get away for a week and focus on yourself. And then the option is always available to transfer you to another inpatient facility and stay there for longer if you feel you need it. And you might make some connections to some outside support groups for when you leave there. Okay? Because I don't want you to go through uncomfortable withdrawal or dangerous withdrawal of alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have to arrange it with my sister to take care of the kids.
Okay. So we can help you, Kathy, find a facility. Do you have health insurance?
Yes.
So let's get one of the utilization people here to help you find. You don't have to go today, and we can find she can work with you to find a place that's acceptable to you, and and you can make arrangements for care for your children, and it'll be covered by your insurance.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's good. I know it's going to be hard for you before you get there to stop drinking. In a way you withdraw. I don't know that I would think it would be a wise idea for you to just stop, but let's get you into treatment as quickly as we can, so that we can straighten this all out and that as well. And you'll start to physically feel better after a month. Okay. Okay, Kathy. So I'll get in touch with them, and we'll find a place for you to go and detox. Do you have any questions?
No, I think I'll be able to work it out by the weekend. So
yeah, I think it's a lot to think about, but I'm proud of you for making that decision, and I'm glad that you're willing to do that, and you'll feel better, and your family will appreciate it too. Okay. Okay, Kathy. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.